her covered in like with her foot in a bucket.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over on this side, and one side worse than the other for you. All right. So you have to hold this for me. Now, that's the circuit. We are the circuit. I am part of her circuit now. Okay? I know, it's so cool. So if you don't trust your patient to hold that and not let go, find something to attach it to. So for example, this is often used on the knees for knee surgeries, arthritic knees, swelling. Just tuck it in their sock. Okay? It just has to be in contact. So you can just slide it in their sock. If they don't have a sock on, put one on. And just slide it in their sock. Here, I trust Rachel to hold it, so we're fine. If she lets go, it just does little shocks. Again, you're like, oh, just little shocks. It's not comfortable, but it's not like it's painful. It's just not right. If you don't like that, you can even attach it somewhere else. I don't know. It just has to be in contact with them, okay? When you turn this on, and you don't have to learn this machine at all. I just want you to kind of get a feel. I am going to... it gives you options like athletic, rehab, chiropractic, continuing care, and then the very bottom one is demo, and that's the one we're going to do. Because the demo will give you a 1-minute sample of each of the 3 phases. Remember, one is like breaking it up, one is kind of trying to redistribute, and one is trying to help create a flow through the tissue. And they're going to be very different. Stage 1 is 200 hertz. That's equivalent to 200 pulses per second. So it's going to be very vibrational. Okay, again, it's not E-stim, it's a little different. Second phase is 20 hertz, and by the third phase, 80 hertz and then 20. So 200, 80, 20. No memory, no numbers, no requirement on any parameters here. Okay, so I can turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I can turn it on, and it asks how much voltage you want. Do you want 50% of the voltage? I'm going to go all the way, baby, 100% voltage. And look, nothing's happening right now. So I hit start, and the timer's going, and nothing's happening, and nobody's getting shocked. Now I'm going to touch her in a non-creepy way, because that sounded creepy. And as soon as I start touching her, if you guys are close, you can hear. Can you hear that?
I don't.
Oh, wow.
You can come close.
Sound like a robot.
That's the deep friction oscillation therapy. Now listen to what happens when I stop. Are you feeling anything, Rachel? Mm-hmm. It stops. It has to be moving to create that friction and that oscillating frequency all the way up to 8 centimeters depth. So I'm just going to keep doing this through here. Now, I could apply this and incorporate lymphatic. So if I knew I wanted to get some swelling down, I can pull it all towards her throat, because the lymph channels will come right down along from the ear down. So I could pull everything forward more, where I'm really trying to get it from here up and over. I can apply this with more deep tissue. You guys hear the difference now?
Mm-hmm. It's more of like a...
Sounds like a toothbrush.
Yeah. This is more the... Okay, listen. Here.
So what mode did it switch to?
The second one. So it's just 1 minute on each. So this is the 80 hertz.
Mm-hmm. So we were at 200, now we're at 80.
And then wait till you hear the other one.
I'm assuming it's going to get more violent as it goes.
Christy, do you feel anything?
Yeah, I feel the same treatment she does. So you're treating your hands every time you treat somebody.
Okay.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So again, right now I'm just kind of showing you what you would do on upper trap, where I could get in here. You can't just do static deep tissue like this though, because then it stops. So you can kind of be incorporating in a little petrissage in here if you want. The depth doesn't matter as much, so I can push on her tissue more. I tend to do a little more superficial to let this do its work. But imagine over a knee that's really swollen after a surgery. Mm. It's very light. There's no. How does it feel to you? Okay, now look.
Gosh, it's like a little jackhammer on my back.
So I can see your back shaking.
Yeah.
And the first time we did this, I can't remember who I did it on as a sample. Yeah. So it feels like the glove's getting stuck, and I'm just kind of getting stuck and gliding over the skin, like. Yeah. And that's what it feels like.
So the purpose of the glove is mainly just like hygiene, but also reduce friction.
You have to have this to create friction.
So it does create. Oh, it creates the friction. Okay.
So you need the static charge from the rubber glove to actually cause this treatment. You cannot do it with a bare hand.
Gotcha.
Can you do this if somebody has a latex allergy?
Yes, because there are latex-free synthetic gloves. Mm-hmm. You just can't use those nitrile gloves that are so common in hospital settings. You have to use these kind of gloves, these vinyl synthetic. Mm-hmm. But you'd have to get latex-free vinyl synthetic.
These are latex-free.
And there you go. Then we're fine. I didn't read my own box.
You could do that for like vagus nerve stimulation then too, right?
Yeah, you just have to be careful around when you get closer to major arteries, just because you don't know exactly
What
what
you're
the reaction will be.
What you're breaking loose.
So now I'm done, and then I can just go ahead and put this away. And my Ionto will be off in just a second.